We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I am your host, Bumpy McSquigums, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to embark upon our journey into the world of Blades of Fire. Future Bumpy here. I just want to let you guys know this game is rated M for mature, and I wanted to make sure I put that disclaimer out there. It'll be on the thumbnail and everything else. So if you are a child watching or you just want to have family-friendly content, this has a bit of blood, guts, and gore, and one of the most horrific death scenes I've seen. So yeah, just be aware. Viewer beware. You're in for squeamishness. I don't know. Anyway, M for mature. It is from Mercury, Steam, and 505 Games. Releases on May 22nd, 2025. It is going to be available on Epic Games. It's going to be available for PS5, Xbox Series X and S. So if you guys have those things and or you want to get them and play the game, well, you'll be able to do so on May 22nd. That being said, a big shout out and a thank you to 505 Games for hooking me up with the code for this. This is the PlayStation 5 version of the game. They were kind enough to reach out to me. I actually hadn't heard of this game, so I was like, oh, well, that looks interesting. And they were very quiet about what the game is or is like or so on and so forth. So I didn't have a tremendous amount of information, but I was very intrigued. So I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. I've not actually played this yet, so I'm very curious as to how it's going to play. It looks compelling. It looks interesting. Again, from the little bit that I've seen. So I'm going in completely blind here. Don't know what's going to happen, but I'm excited to find out. So let us do that. And of course, they sent it to me early and gave me plenty of time to get some coverage out for you folks. So it is much appreciated. Thank you so much, 505 Games, for reaching out and sending the code my way. All right, what metal are you made of? It looks like this is the difficulty settings. You can change the metal at any time during the game. All right, so it defaulted us at steel. Let's see what bronze is. The bronze path suits adventurers seeking a rich story, thrilling discoveries, and stunning landscapes. While combat offers some challenge, the focus is on experiencing the narrative, unraveling secrets, and exploring beauty. Choose bronze to savor the journey, uncover legends, and enjoy each step of the tale. So, kind of a story mode, so to speak. And again, if you guys want to go that route, there's nothing wrong with it. It's totally fine. I am happy that they are including different difficulties so people can go and play the game. If maybe steel is too hard, they have iron and bronze they can fall back on. I always appreciate the different difficulty settings, personally. I do try, though, just for my own sake, is I generally try to stick to... There's very rare occasions, it has happened a few times, where I go to easier than the default, but generally I try to stick to the default idea or the way the game is intended to be played by the developers. Occasionally I'll go harder, and very rarely, but very, very, very seldomly, like just, it happened a few times, I might go a little bit easier than the recommended difficulty. So anyway, iron. This is the path of balance where the challenge is present, yet not overwhelming. Here you will find a world that is neither ruthless nor overly forgiving. Choosing iron means that you aim to overcome trials without succumbing to excess. You seek mastery over mere survival, and growth over sacrifice. And then finally, this seems like this is the intended difficulty they want us to play on. Steel is for those who crave the full experience. Yep, embracing challenges and rewards alike. Like tempered metal, it demands resilience, strength, and precision. Every encounter tests your skill and determination. Choose steel to face a tough journey, where each victory feels earned and deeply satisfying. Yeah, we're going to give it a shot. Steel it is. Like I said, I don't know a tremendous amount about this, but I'm eager to find out. These are dark times, where steel is turned to stone. The spell cast by a queen on her dark throne. Her army marches with metal's ruthless might. The land fades into deepest, darkest night. Well, that's probably not good. Oh, the fade to white. Why?
Where am I?
Well, what's happening? Well, it appears I can look around. And I can probably move around. Can we turn all the way? No, it doesn't let us turn all the way. It does keep us looking at the light. What if I walk off to the side? It's not really letting me do that. Oh, it did. But then I fell and stopped and it pointed me back in the right direction. Alright, let's step into the light then. Oh, I hope this is indicative of how things are going to be in general, because yes, I'm feeling the same as you, buddy. We have like heat waves for our eyeballs. There was a white rabbit here a second. Oh, there it is. A few of them. I want to follow the white rabbit. It's forcing me this way. So this is the path it wants me to take. Oh, let me stumble here and fall on the rock a little bit. I feel like I have a really bad skin condition. I don't know. Alright, we know from the Matrix, following the white rabbit is always a good idea. So, let's go do that. I just kind of fell down a small cliff. It's fine. Are those mushroom rats? What the heck was that? Alright, so there's clearly some blacksmith over here. I think this game has a lot to do with forging. I don't know exactly what or how, but I suppose we'll find out. Hey, buddy, I'm in a bad way. How did that guy not hear me? Oh. Huh. Well, that doesn't sound good.
Someone needs my help.
Oh, I like this game already. It immediately starts with the giant two-handed axe. I am a fan. Thank you, developers. I love you so very much. Very underrepresented, the giant two-handed axe. And, well, you know, this has got kind of the axe and then the little spike on the back. I like it. I like it. World looks nice. It looks pretty. A lot of stuff going on up in them trees and little particles in the air and the fog. Alright, so this is how we do fighting in combat. I would have preferred a different control scheme in general, but I'm not going to write this off. It just may take me a little bit to get used to how the control works. Alright, let's start with lock-on. Lock-on works exactly how you would expect. Okay. We can dodge, and if we do twice, we can roll. Okay. I've never been a massive fan of, like, the short dodges. I would just prefer a straight roll as opposed to having to double tap it. But again, it's fine. So we have the left strike, the right strike, the head strike, the body strike. And then we've got heavy versions of all of those, which are very, very, very heavy. I like it. I like the animations. I like how that felt. It's nice. And then we have stamina, it seems. Can I keep swinging without having stamina? It seems like it. I wonder if it's just going to be for less damage. Maybe. And then if we hold block... Oh, we regain stamina very quickly. I see. What's the yellow bar? Oh, is that my block meter? My block gauge? So how much damage I can take before block runs out? Okay. I think I'm ready. And if you hit L3, you actually do run, which is nice. Oh, we can break stuff. I'm immediately happy already. Hold on. Can I go this way? No, it's just going to lead to a rock, right? How dare somebody put their wagon here?
Not a chance against my steel.
Oh, you think your sword's going to beat my axe? Well, I'm going to beat your axe. Say good day, sir. Okay, cool. Alright, so that looks like water and deep water. What do you guys think? I'm like 90% sure we're just gonna die. But for science, I think we have to test it. Oh yeah. Yep, nope, we can't swim. We never learned to swim. Okay. We had to test it for science. And we did.
Someone needs my help.
I'm just gonna get back into it. These are probably my own things, but whatever.
An iron axe. Not a chance against my steel.
Oh, I got hit. Oh, okay. Oh, calm down. Alright, let's see how the block mechanic works. Kind of how you expect. Do I take damage at all when I block? I do not. How quick is a counterattack off of a block? Pretty quick. I don't think it was any quicker than a normal attack, but... It seems the under attack is the slowest. I could be wrong, and maybe the right attack is slow too. Maybe they're all the same speed. I don't know. I got hurt though. I don't approve of me getting hurt. I feel like mistakes are definitely made, and I should not have gotten hurt. I will have to be less bad in the future. I was, you know, testing a few things to see if I could accomplish anything special or unique.
You're never gonna save them.
I mean, I might save them. You don't know. I don't know who them is, so there is that. All right, looks like this is teaching me about jumping, maybe. Okay, is it start? Oh no, it's. I feel like they should not have that as the indicator that something's there, because that's just the circle button on your PlayStation controller. Okay, well, you don't have to have a running start for that. We can sprint. Yep, figured that one out already. It's good. Alright, and some bad Juju Magumbos going on down here. Alright, battles with multiple enemies. In battles with multiple enemies, you can switch targets by moving the right analog stick in the direction of the enemy you wish to select. Start with R3 to lock on, and then back and forth. Got it? A warrior in communion with steel can absorb part of the divine metal's strength and transfer it to their spirit, restoring their breath. What are you talking about? Oh, this technique is called the breath of the defender. Hold the defensive stance, and you'll restore. Okay, gotcha. Oh no, I think my axe broke. Dude, I'll just beat him down with a stick. It's fine. Alright, fine, I have a sword now. I'm immediately more saddened than I once was. Sir? Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. It's pretty brutal. A lot of blood here. I don't know if this is like rated. Oh, that's so much blood. Oh my. Oh. I don't know if this game is rated M for mature. I'm gonna double check. If it is, I'll put a disclaimer at the start, and it'll be on the thumbnail. But that was.
Okay, time to go. We can't do anything.
That was one of the more brutal and graphic deaths I've seen in a long time. Yikes. Well, the abbot is no more. Yikes. Does he have a magnet on his back? How's that sword stand on his back? You know, I'm not gonna question it. I mean, I did. I'm not gonna harp on it, we'll say. Okay, well that was a thing that definitely happened. That was quite graphic. Ugh. That big animal is gigantic horn. Why does he have a padlock on his ear?
Let's go inside.
Are we cooking, or what's happening right now?
You've barely eaten, kid.
Alright. Gave him a
I would have died if you hadn't showed up.
tomato pumpkin, maybe?
Yeah. I was too late.
You weren't. You just did a bad job, technically.
Too late for your old friend.
You must be Aaron, right? Abbot Doran told me he saw you at Queen Neria's coronation.
That was a long time ago.
The queen is bad? She cursed the world
Doran said it was a miracle you were still alive.
to turn steel to stone?
We were looking for you. He said that all my questions would be answered as soon as we found you.
Okay.
Now he's dead.
Aye. That he is.
Rough stuff, man. Kid's on a mission. So, are you gonna ask your questions, or what is that? Do you have a baby in there? Is that
He
a
wanted
baby?
me to give you this.
It's something special. The music got
Wouldn't even let me
ominous.
look at it.
The controller vibrated when it landed.
That's a relic of the Forger's Age.
Give me a
The
hammer.
last of the 7 hammers that forged the world, but... How? Who are you? Exactly.
I'm Aaron. I told you.
Been a long, hard day, lad. You can sleep in the barn. We'll
What?
talk tomorrow.
What? Not even gonna let the kids stay in the house? Wow.
All right, Aaron.
Not a very good host, is he? Jeez.
Tomorrow.
That kid seems fine with it. Alright, well, whatever. What do I know? I feel like maybe there's room in there for the kid to sleep, or maybe you could have slept in the barn and let the kid have the house? Oh, your house is in a little bit of disrepair. Oh. Oh, this seems probably... Yeah, it's not great. You would think that would hurt a little, right? Oh, good, he got Thanos snapped. Okay, well, that... Apparently that was a very short game. Thanks for stopping... Oh, hold on. There's more. We didn't die and turn into volcanic ash permanently. Apparently it was just a little, like, tee-hee. It's a thing we can do now, or something.
Welcome, Aaron Elira.
What's up?
Where am I?
You stand in the Forge of the Gods.
Well, that's
What am I doing here?
ominous.
You are now the bearer of a sacred hammer.
Yes, I am.
Who are you? And what do you want from me?
Forge your steel here, and prove yourself worthy.
You know, those scars on my arms don't look super fun. Oh, everything lit up. Okay, so... Is this a grinding stone over here? It looks like it. Okay. Some cloth. A lot of candles. I don't know what that's supposed to be. This is where we would probably heat stuff up. Scroll. Oh, this is where we start. There's scrolls here. Okay, well, let's start here. Is that chalk? Choose a forge scroll. I don't have a lot of choices. I've got polearm or bust. And of the polearm, I have the Hysoff. It looks like just a big old hammer. Okay. Oh, that was chalk. We just wrote. Okay. This is your blackboard. Here you will design all of your weapons using forge scrolls and the materials that you gather on your adventure. The blackboard presents you with an initial design that you can forge right away, or you can experiment with the available options to improve it. Okay, so we have the shaft and the head, and then we can forge it, and then the different materials that we're able to use. Tenacious steel or Archon steel. The Archon steel just makes it worse. Less block and less parry. And we don't have... Do we have Bastion steel? We do, but it makes it much less durable, and again, gives us no additional anything. So I guess we won't do that. We can't go from the small to the medium head, which would increase the damage and momentum at the cost of it lowering our overall stamina. And our speed would also be reduced. The weight of the weapon would be a little bit stronger. Then we have the shaft. Oh, we can change the shaft. It can be from it didn't say 48 to 80 inches. It looks like we can go from 48 to 56. The changes is the balance is 1% different, 99% balanced, I guess. I don't know. 0.1 pound heavier. Speed is reduced by 4%. The dodge cost goes up by 5. The stamina overall goes down by 16. And we're less parryful. However, we do more damage and we have more momentum. I'm all about the offense. Let everything else be darned. I think we're going to go that route. And then we don't have anything but the timber that we currently have. Alright, forge, I guess. Let's do this thing. So, what did we just pick up? Is this like charcoal or ore? I would assume that's charcoal. Because it just ignited all that, right? Oh, no, it's... Oh, and with his hand. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that seems fine. Sure. Forging your first weapon. Strike the glowing metal with your forging hammer. Shape the steel, the dark bars. And bring it as close to possible to the shape of the weapon, which is the white line. Oh, this looks confusing. Okay. The better you do, the more forging stars you'll earn. Each star lets you repair your weapon once. Steel is delicate. Be careful not to overstrike it to achieve the maximum weapon quality. Alright, well, we need to bring... that side up. Cancel. Nope, I don't. Wait, hold on. What did it say I can do? You can skip the hammering. However, keep in mind that your weapon will be of low quality and have 0 repairs available. Oh, okay. So, alright, hold on. We can move the cursor. We can adjust the strike strength. Okay, interesting. We could tilt the strike. See, I was already doing all this stuff. I don't even know what I was doing. I wasn't even reading the stuff at the bottom. Preview heating? I don't know what that means. Oh, we can actually heat it up. Oh. This is weird. Alright, and then to strike, we hit with R2. Is there a way this makes sense to do? Okay, and then... No, sorry, I keep hitting the wrong button there. Okay. So if we go there and then we hit here, can we... Interesting. So we can focus it more this way. Oh, this is very strange. We angle it like that. That was really good. Okay. Apparently I'm incredible at doing stuff. Okay. Fantastic. Alright. Just fine with it. So we get a total of 4 repairs. I'm not a big fan of weapons having durability in games, but this seems to be a core mechanic of it. And depending on how much durability we have, and if we can have more than one weapon, and if we get like ample resources to continue to craft some, I could see it being a interesting mechanic that balances the game a little bit, and maybe forces you into using multiple weapons, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. So we'll see. All right, name our weapon. Let's randomize a little bit here. Ulte. Yeah, I like Ulte. Let's go with Ulte. Ulte, the Hammer of Gods. Weapons are automatically stored in your weapons inventory. Move them to your quick inventory to have them available in combat. Alright, we select, move over, quick inventory. Sure. Well done. Now your weapons will be available in combat. You can assign up to 4 weapons to your quick inventory. And 278, is that the durability? I think it is. I don't know how quickly we're going to get through 278, but...
Now use the anvil to return to your world.
Alright. Well, that was a very strange scenario, for lack of a better term.
Time to go, lad. I'm going to the palace. You can join me if you like.
Okay.
The palace? What for?
I'm going to kill the queen.
Oh. Well, that's not good. You better hope they don't light that place on fire, man. Alright. Are we going to switch our weapons? Hold to resharpen your weapon, down to heal. Should definitely do that. R2 and up to switch.
The Queen's steel will shatter you.
Hold to resharpen.
You can't win. No one defies the Queen and lives.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, but we're here. Hey guys, would you like to come over and play? Oh my gosh! How do I dodge? Oh, he done got. I'd say he done got, but now we got this guy. All right, Beefcake Boy, what's up, man? Oh, he recovered way quicker than I intended him to recover. Oh, you want to block? Yeah, block. Oh, are you going to charge me? No? Alright, he was a little nasty, but... okay. Nothing happened. You saw nothing. This game autosaves. Yeah, is there a... Okay, so it looks like there are things that we can do. Objective, respawn, and... We might still be in, like, the tutorial area. It seems like we are, right?
Pack the ox, boy. Time to go.
So, alright, yeah, sure. What about the raging fire? No, you're not going to be concerned with this. I feel like that's going to cause a lot of damage. It's like, well, my home sucked anyway. I'll just light it on fire and add to it. Just in case. I feel, again, unnecessary, buddy. The whole place is already burning. You're definitely going to be having some problems with smoke inhalation, too. That ox would not just be okay hanging out with all that fire around. Hell, it's time for a new life. We have a new mission. We must take the queen down, apparently, and reclaim steel for the greater good or something along those lines. It is technically auto-saving right now, so we can probably stop right here at the beginning.
Do you know much about this region?
Nope.
I used to.
Oh.
But that was 15 years ago.
This is the domain of the necromancer Acides.
Oh?
Lord to the Queen's Banner.
Never heard of him.
Abbot Doran and I passed through these lands on our way to yours. The creepy stories about Ace cities. Kidnapped families, desecrated tombs. Don't even get started on bloodthirsty rich.
Look,
Oh, good. More fire. Okay. So that's like their go-to move.
the Queen's dogs. What you heard must have been true.
What do we do now?
There.
Justice is what we do now. Oh, we just go hang out over there. Oh. What is my mission? Your mission is to reach the royal palace and kill the queen. Beyond that, you'll only know what Aaron and Adso know at any given moment, which is the up button on the D-pad. You can talk to Adso anytime with R1. The lad might be more useful than he first appears, and if you grow tired of hearing him, you can send him back to camp with the right button. Aaron and Adso will occasionally pick up interesting items. Check the quest items section in the travel book, which is your touchpad, to see what they know about these objects. These could hold the key to solving more than one mystery. And finally, frequently consult the adventure map, also the touchpad. The path to the Queen's Palace is intricate and perilous. The map offers valuable information to aid you on your journey. All right. Well, it looks like we did some stuff. I've got my 3 healing thingies back. And let's take a peek at our start menu. We can save and return. All right, perfect. So this is going to be where we break off our first episode, guys and gals. The game comes out in just a little bit of time, and you guys will be able to grab it and play it and enjoy it and love it and, well, do some good stuff. Play with the giant hammer that you made. It's going to be fun. Fighting big old scary boys. Yeah. I'm here for it. It looks like we've got a few different things that we can do. We'll figure all this stuff out in our next episode. Alright, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, the publisher, any of that stuff, down below in the description of the video. There will be various links, just like there always are. And until the very next episode, I've been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.